Hello students of class 12. Welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. This video is for 12 nutrition and the chapter that I will start today. It is the use of food value table and the calculation of nutritive value of diet. This is the part 1 from this video. So, a knowledge of the composition of the food is essential in the dietary treatment and the management of disease and most quantitatively studies of the human nutrition. So, this knowledge can be initially provided by the tables given in the comparisons tables and the comparisons of the food, compositions of the food, and now increasingly provided by the nutritional databases. So these are essential resources of the wide range of the nutritional work. So in this video, we will discuss about the important milestones of the comparison tables and the compilation tables or comparison table, composition table, whatever you can tell. So let's discuss about them in detail. This is the picture of the steps in formulation of food composition table. So the first composition table is published by the Koning in Germany in 1878. The second compilation table uh, compiled and published by Atwater and Woods of USA in 1896. The original food composition table is compiled and published by FAO and United Nations. So the methods of the compilation. So the database can be compiled in usually two ways. That is the one direct method and the second is indirect method. The direct method is the compiler initiates first with the sampling and the analytical studies to obtain the data for the study. And then the indirect method, here the data are published and the unpublished sources which may include other databases. Sorry. After that, what are the objectives of this table? The primary objective of these compilers of the food composition table is to produce a database that meets the needs of the user. The needs of the users, that means it can be used for calculation of nutritive value of food or for the formulation of diet chart or any other purposes. Food composition tables not only help in the process of understanding the food value of a particular foodstuff, it also helps in comparison between foodstuff, but also helps in comparison between different foodstuffs. Okay. So moreover, it offers a huge resources of data to the general people as working in the field of nutrition, from which the diet formulation can be done easily based on the diet RDA. Next, how to develop a food comparison compositions table. Here you can see one diagram is given where at the very first the sample identify, from that downward arrow given to the sampling protocol used, then the downward arrow for the preparation of the sample, the next arrow towards the preparation of analytical sample,
the next arrow to the use of analytical methods, the next will be the uh, suitable calculations are done, and finally the last part of it is the expressed in a tabular form. So these are the steps of the formulation of one composition table. So here for food composition tables, we traditionally printed tables, but now even computerized table is also available. The tables usually have an introduction which sets out the principles used in compiling the tables and the sources of data and the conventions of modes of expression adopted. The tables are composed of the structured on the basis of the food groups. That is, the food values are given accordingly to the food groups that in the country, and uh, suitable methods are used according to the need of the people, that why we are making the diet chart, from for whom we are making that diet chart. So meet those points. The suitable methods are used for the analysis of the food sample, and the results are expressed in the form of table. The various nutrients are experimentally determined by various analytical methods and ultimately compiled in a tabular form. This is the thing by which we are formulating the compositions table. So the compositions table is nothing but the tabulation form of the food that is consumed by the people. But for the helping of the dietitians as well as the nutrient experts to give the food properly, to calculate the calorific values, to to mention and maintain the foods which are uh, in good in nutrients and bad in nutrients, and obviously whatever the nutrients they have, it is just a tabular form by which they can write all of them, they can uh, maintain all of them in a single way. So this is the comparison or compositions table, both that you can tell. Okay.
In the next video, we will discuss about the applications of the composition table in detail. Okay, so goodbye from here. Let's talk in the next video.